Hey everybody, it's hard to believe that just a few years ago, none of this was here. Many of you might be able to remember that this was just part of the parking lot and the grass was out there. And we just had these windows and that entrance. Y'all remember that entrance that was just here with that little awning on it? And sometimes the sun would make the door so hot, you had a hard time opening the door and getting in. And just over my right shoulder used to be a big pecan tree. Many of y'all remember that pecan tree right there that had to come down so the building could be extended. Next time you see the offering bowls, the wood bowls that Richard Smith made, those were made from that pecan tree that came down. So I just always try to review the notion of just a few years ago, this wasn't here. This extension, the renovation, the updates on the bathrooms, the fellowship hall is still relatively new. We're still paying for that, as many of you know. We have a little bit of debt left that we want to take care of. And so our slogan for the campaign is faithfully finish and faithfully forward. The first part of that is we want to faithfully finish paying off the debt. And we think we can do that over the next 3 years. You'll hear the numbers in these home meetings and the specifics of what all those numbers are and how together the Lord can lead us to pay off that debt in the next 3 years so that by November 2021 we'll be completely finished, and praise God for that date. But faithfully finished leads then to faithfully forward. Because after we pay that debt, we'll be freed up from a budget perspective with money that we can use for the kingdom. Money we can use for new ministry, ministry we want to grow, things that we have thought that we wanted to do. We want to see those things happen and move faithfully forward into them. Philippians 1:6 says, "He who began a good work in you will bring it to completion at the day of Jesus Christ." God has begun that good work in us in salvation. We're applying that text as well to that work that God has been doing in us through this physical building that is here. We began a work trusting God in renovating and reconstructing this building. We want to trust God in the finishing of that work and paying off that debt and then faithfully moving forward. So again, I just look back here at these arches and things and just remember that none of this was here just a few years ago. And if you're newer in the life of the church, you may not even have known that. We hope that you'll be able to see some before and after pictures very soon of all those things that have changed in the life of this church and the life of this building. But we're excited about the campaign. We want you to be excited about the campaign. We're ready for you to get on board, all of us, old members, new members, even people we don't know yet, to get on board with what God is doing as we faithfully finish and move faithfully forward. Thank you.